Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. Let's bleed. Drew Titan, Bronze on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. I hate boxing. That's how we starting this morning. I hate the fact that I gotta have conversations like this. It's one of those mornings I got out of bed and I said, why am I doing this? We got all these active fighters. Many of these guys are in their prime. And nobody's fighting. And then you got the fighters that are actually trying to do something and they can't get what's needed. And you got a select few of people tearing them down for it. Twilight Zone. So, you know, what if? What if? Realize how ridiculous this sounds? That I gotta, whatever, man. Ratchet since 91. Rick Blackwell, all around strong. Great videos you've been posting, brother. I've been watching on the gram. Salute. Tony Brown, King Bonnie, Mind of Monster Musa, Eric H, Slim Hussein, Anwar Willis, Rod Neal, Phenomenal Mexican, Ring Dragon, how are you? How those Kings doing? Navar Cooper, GP, Young World, Gerard Harlem in the building, Dwayne Price, Stormy B-Man. I just got done watching that premiere. Edgar Chavez, Santi L, Cop Killer. Shit jumped on me. Showtime Major, Steve L, The Max, salute. Picasso, 704 Joe. Jumped on me again. LeVar, if I missed you, DP Rocker, Jay Get, D-Man Jr. Smash the like button. What are we doing? What are we doing, man? What are we doing? I should have asked y'all, is boxing dying? Is it dead? Is it dead? Has it been dead for, how long boxing been dead? Is it dead? Curious. If y'all don't remember, y'all can go to Tay Jones' channel. We had, I was on the panel, he had Cool Boy Steph on his panel. And I was on the panel with him. Go back and listen to what he says about his outlook on the sport. Tay just uploaded a video about the Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford shit. Yeah, I get a minute, check it out. He just uploaded it just now. Boxing Barbecue, salute. Almighty Law, salute. And he had other things going on, and he was like, you know, the business don't really move him. It actually, you know, you get a fight, you train, you fight. 88 Sports Talk. MJ Total Health and Wellness in Richmond. Salute. But I can recall a time where boxers used to be excited to do this damn thing. And then once they get involved in it, they're like, ugh. They'd rather work basic jobs than to deal with this crap. Because this is crap. Let me take y'all back to the 90s. There were two heavyweights at the top of their game. And all they had to do was fight. Fight never happened. We're talking about Riddick Bowe and Lennox Lewis. Well, we know Lennox wanted all the smoke. Lennox wanted to fight everyone in the front row. Larry Merchant, Todd Bridges from Different Strokes, the usher in the back. He wanted to fight Mike Tyson, and he wanted to fight Riddick Bowe. Yeah. What did Riddick do? Threw his shit in the trash, man. Threw it right in the trash. I remember that. That was on like the evening news, and I was sitting there with my pops, and he was like, "What is he doing?" I was like, "All right, well, there it is. I guess the fight's not happening." Yep. There you go. That happened, y'all. Jermaine Jubilee, what up? Right in the garbage. And they never fought. 30 years later, Bo was talking about, I wish I'd have fought him. Geo James, Shadow Moses, what up? Cortez, what up? Clarence McLean, what up? All the time. Now he's talking about, oh, I wish I did it. Evander told him years later. It's on YouTube. They were in the gym. He says, nah, man, you should have fought him. You were supposed to fight him. Never fought him. He did everything else but fight Lennox Lewis. What the, bro, come on. Slim Hussein, what up? And you know what, Jermaine? It kind of did. Think about the landscape and what would have been if they fought. And you know something? Riddick at that time was at the top of his game. He could have beat him. He could have beat him. Why did he throw his belt in the trash? I know what he told us. Well, I vaguely remember what he said. It was over business. But what if they fought? What would have happened? What if they fought and Bo loses? Then what? What if he fought and won? Then what? Jeff Spark in a building. Much love. Then what? Y'all ever thought? Do y'all remember what the landscape looked like? I remember it vaguely, but I know if he fights Lennox Lewis and wins, things changes. Things change. We might not get the Lennox Lewis that we have come to know. Because he messed around and lost to Oliver McCall. How you fight Evander Holyfield 3 goddamn times and somehow you skip over Lennox Lewis? How does that happen? Word, Clarence? He said he wanted the same amount of money. So he threw his belt in the damn... All right. All right. So we ain't get... Fine. Okay. Now, mind you... All right. Fine. We're the consumer, y'all. It's not like that fight wouldn't have made money. But okay. You know what? That's cool. I ain't mad at him. I don't remember the landscape back then. Daniel Mitchell, salute. Word up, Rod. He went life and death. I don't remember the landscape back then. So I can't say who deserved what because I don't recall. I wasn't counting pockets back then. What year was that? I was a teenager when he did that. Drake, what up? I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember. But it's not like Lennox was coming up from cruiserweight or light heavyweight and ain't do shit at heavyweight. You know? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Lennox Lewis was already established at heavyweight, 92, 93. What was I, 17? Tay D, what up? Queen, good morning. Get that work on. There was no... Okay. Tay Tay, morning. Ex-wife. It wasn't a Butter Errol situation where he was coming from another weight division and he ain't do shit at heavyweight. He was already established. So I don't know what the money was back then. I didn't care, as a matter of fact. I didn't. Ramel Lane, salute. Demon Kennedy, what up? I didn't give a damn. All I know is that if they fought, somebody would have won, somebody would have lost, and they might have fought twice. So I'm just wondering, what the... Man. This guy goes on to fight the Polish low blow, Andrew Galata. He's getting bit. He's getting hit in the balls. Riots breaking out in the ring. You fight him twice. You fight Evander 3 goddamn times. You got niggas with fans and parachutes falling into the ring. It was a fucking circus. You did all of that, but you didn't fight Lennox Lewis. Over a 50-50 split. He was supposed to fight him. He never did it. But what if they fought? What if he won? And let me tell you something. That situation, as far as it's concerned, that's over Bowe's head. That's not over Lennox Lewis' head, because Bowe got on TV and threw his shit in the garbage. He did that. If I had the Infinity Gauntlet and used the time gem to go back there, you would literally have to go back there and be like, yo, look, don't do this. I'm going to show you yourself in 2023. Man, he might quit boxing right there. Fuck that. I ain't fighting Lennox or anybody else talking like that in 30 years. Shade girl, salute. I'm not doing that. Fuck this sport. I got $5 million. We good. No, nigga, you might want to, you might want to, just be more careful. I don't know. It's ridiculous, man. So that's an example. These are the things I got to talk about, because right now we're living in an era that's an error. I coined that phrase. If you hear it anywhere else, know that I thought of it, and I've been saying that for years now, before I even got on YouTube. This era is an error. Because there's things happening right now where 30 years from now, you'd be like, why that fight never happened? Andrew 100, what up? Why that fight never happened? Well, And then you have to start talking about all kinds of shit that you don't want to talk about. Salute to my brother Rod Neal in that super chat. He said this situation showed that the amateur loss to Lennox meant something. It did. Bowe didn't believe he could beat him. I'm led to believe that. I don't think he thought he could win. This was a case where we had Americans, we had more faith in Bowe than Bowe had faith in himself. I'm telling you, he could have beat the guy. But if he don't think so, what's the point? It's like non-alcoholic beer. What's the point? Jay, everything, salute. What's the goddamn point? Brian H., counselor, what up, man? How you been? The brother says Lewis and Bowe actually agreed to fight in 94, pending Lewis' defense against McCall. Of course, Lewis lost, and so the fight didn't happen. You know what, though? He still could have fought because he threw the belt in the trash, I believe, prior to that. Because what happened was Lewis ended up beating McCall. And he got the win back. Those brothers still could have fought. 95. No one really cared about Andrew Galata until Bowe fought him and Galata started fighting dirty. And that's how we got to know Andrew Galata. What do you remember Andrew Galata for most? The melee in the ring for Riddick Bowe. The videos of him biting people. AZ Landlord, salute. That's what we remember him for. And him getting blasted by Lennox Lewis in the first round. He beat his ass so fast. It's on YouTube. Outside of that, how do we know Andrew Galata? He's a legendary in the sport, but what is he legendary for? You know what I relate his boxing career to? Watch this, y'all. I don't know how old a lot of y'all are, but watch this. How do y'all know John Starks? Used to play for the Knicks. How do y'all know him? How do y'all know John Starks? Go ahead. Now, mind you, I was in the city for all of that. Albert Doherty, salute. Omega Red. How y'all know John Starks? Rob Neal in that super chat, much love and appreciation. He said Bowe still fought Holyfield again after he lost to Michael Moore. I can't give Bowe a pass for not fighting Lennox Lewis. That's my point, my brother. That's my point. The Lewis fight was always there. It was always there. It was always there, and he didn't do it. I'm seeing everybody. John Starks, the dunk over Pippen and Jordan and Grant, or Pippen, the dunk. There's posters of it. I watched that game. That was 1993. I watched that game. The city went crazy. There were John Starks out. The chicks was, Shabazz, salute. The chicks was, oh my God, he's so cute. With his little self. Yeah, he looked little on the screen. John Starks 6'5", y'all. Little light-skinned Negro running around looking like a 12-year-old boy. He was having fun out there, wasn't he? That was a dope-ass poster, not for nothing. Sid Mark in that super chat. Much love and appreciation, man. Salute. But this is what we, DB Monster Track, salute. This is what we know. You see, Gerard, I don't know how old you are, good brother, but, you know, I was there for it. I was in high school when that was happening. He was an adversary of Michael Jordan. Outside of that, we didn't know anything about no John Starks. We didn't know he had been around the league. I think he started his career in Utah. Then he got cut and he was packing groceries. He had a very interesting story. Happy for the young man. I mean, you know. But one game in the playoffs, it was the conference finals, 1993. I will never forget it. Home watching the game. And why I remember this game? Because after the game, me and my cousin, we went out to go see Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. That night, we left and went to the movies right after the fight. We went and pre-bought the tickets, came home, watched the game, and they had to run to the movies. Dragon with Jason Scott Lee, the Hawaiian dude that looked Chinese. Well, he kind of looked like Bruce Lee or whatever. And we watched, it was game 2. Knicks had home court advantage. Bob, what up? John Starks absolutely, was it game 1? Dr. Mark, salute. I want to say it was game 2, but he bust Mike's ass. And the world had never seen somebody do it like that. I mean, John was all over the place. That was his moment, and he lived for it. And then game 2, I know for a fact, game 2 was the dunk. In that poster, you see Horace Grant, Pippen, and Jordan behind him, and John. It was a broken play. The defense locked them. It was a broken play. So once Winston Lee, salute. So once the play got broken, John had to make it do what it do. And he went left and went right, jumped up. He's right there, and he just dunked the ball. And let me tell you something. Back then, it was so difficult to go to MSG and win. The Knicks were an absolute juggernaut. Pat Riley, come on, man. You couldn't tell anybody that the Knicks weren't taking it. If they beat the Bulls, they're winning. The Knicks was a dangerous team. And I remember Mike at the press conference, he said, I never heard of no John Starks prior to this series, but I know who he is now. And everyone laughed. He said, well, we're going to have to step up our game. And the Knicks ain't win a game after that. They went back to Chicago. And Mike dropped like 50 on John. The next game, he dropped like 4. I don't remember the numbers. I know Mike went off. Then they came back to New York. And y'all remember what game that was, right? Over here in New York, Darryl D, salute. Over here, it's called the Charles Smith Memorial Game. That's what we call it in New York. Here's Smith. Stopped. Smith stopped. Smith stopped. Stopped again. 6'10". All he had to do was jump up and dunk the damn ball. Everyone was screaming, called a foul. There was no foul. It's seconds left of the game. You're 6'10". You're a power forward. Y'all ever saw Charles Smith? The man is 6'10". His shoulders was, my God. Charles Smith should have been a goddamn boxer. Go look at old videos of him. He's a big dude. Look at his shoulder. You know what he was? He was the size of Dwight Howard back then. Look at him. He had a good jump shot. And let me tell you, New York, they treated him so bad after that. They blamed him for that because the Bulls lost. The Bulls won that game. They went back to Chicago and lost the whole series in Chicago. And they blamed Charles Smith for that. I'm dead serious. The next season, every time Charles Smith got the ball, the audience started screaming, no! I was like, oh, come on, bro. Come on, man. Don't do that to him. He was a solid guy. He just had a rough, man, it was crazy. It was crazy. So the Bulls go on and they win the chip that year. Right? My point of bringing up John Starks. John Starks is the Andrew Galata of the NBA. Because after that, what do we know John Starks for being? An emotional, Todd French, salute, an emotional kid. After that, he got famous because he played good against Mike. And every time he played against Mike, it was like a bit of a rivalry. That's right. He retired in 93, but, 94, John was John. Headbutting Reggie Miller in the face, getting ejected. He was the bad guy. He got a shoe deal with Adidas, if I remember. Iron Levant, salute. Where you been? Then he goes to, they go to the finals, 0-for-11 against Houston in a championship game. He's just been a ball of nerves. So will he go to the Hall of Fame? I don't know what the criteria with these Hall of Fames is. I don't know what they are anymore. But that's how we know John Starks. Either he was really, really good or really, really bad. There was never any in between. I think he went on to coach a WNBA team, but good for him. But Mike comes back 2 seasons later, the thrill is gone. No one talks about John Starks like that anymore. People know who he is. Like Andrew Galata. People know who he is, but what is he known for? The low blow from Poland. Cassandra, salute. That's how we know him. We know him for hitting Riddick Bowe in the nuts. So that's who Riddick Bowe decided to fight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 88. He was bipolar on that court. He was too emotional. At one point, he got traded to Chicago. Y'all remember that? Son of Tank, salute. He got traded to Chicago. And Chicago fans went nuts. It was like, no. We understand business, but you don't do that. You just sent a Crip to sit on the bench with a bunch of Bloods. What are you doing? And they had to move him due to popular demand. It's crazy. So that's what we know. That I know that was long-winded. But listen, that's how we know Andrew Galata. So Riddick Bowe fights him. He fights everybody around Lennox Lewis, but don't fight Lennox Lewis. That fight could have happened. Lennox Lewis was calling out Mike Tyson before he went to prison. The man went to prison, came out, and they still finally fought. There was no reason why Riddick, I'm telling y'all family, it don't make sense to me. They could have fought. He didn't do it. So my question is, what if they fought? If he didn't throw the damn belt in the garbage, what if they fought? Why do we go through all of that? Just for him 30 years later to mumble to us saying, you should have fought him. Exactly. Exactly. You should have fought him, dude. But we got over that, right? We got over that? Are we sure we got over that? Big Texas in the building. Are we sure we over that? Fast forward to today. Fast forward to today. Can anyone explain to me why Bivol and Beterbiev haven't unified by now? Nonito, Rachel, what up? Can anyone explain to me why Bivol and Beterbiev haven't unified? There should be an undisputed champion at 175. Can anyone explain to me why the fuck that didn't happen yet? Does anybody have an answer that makes sense to me? Go ahead. Where my boxing nerds at? I love you guys. Can anyone explain why that didn't happen? pull out your calculators and start counting money and seats and go ahead. Oh, I know 88. Come on now. Fighters will insist that they run their own careers and then their own bosses. Only a handful could really say that. But explain to me, how long was Beterbiev a WBC champion? How long was he? For at least 19 fights, right? All knockouts. How long Bivol been? What is he? He got the rest of the belts, right? No, he ain't got the rest of the belts, but y'all know what I'm talking about. What does he got? The BA and the BO? He got 2 of them motherfuckers. Don't he? This is how out of the loop I am. Because I'm starting not to care. This shit dead ass gives me a headache. Everybody's in their damn prime. Nobody's fighting. And there's no public demand. This is another reason why I had to take a step back off of Spence and Bud. Because before these guys was mentioned in the same sentence, Bivol and Beterbiev could have been unified. They could have been for each other 2-3 times by now. Alpha BMW, salute. Kane, what up? Bivol has the last. Beterbiev has the other 3. Thank you, Shade Girl. This is how many fucks I don't give. I don't know who has what. All I know is that they're the last 2, and there's no popular demand. Hey, I think I just answered my question. There's no popular demand for them to unify. No one's talking about them. Sidebar, I thought Eastern Europeans was running boxing, Paulie.
Whoa! What the it's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, Froggy money, Gordon, he did right. Crambo.
Take that! Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. There was more demand for Nonito and Inui than there was for Beterbiev and Bivol. I'm not kidding. Daniel Mitchell, salute. Johnny Q, Jose Diaz. So maybe that's why you have an undefeated Russian by way of Canada with all his pro fights ends in knockouts. Why is he not a bigger star? I already explained this to you. Stormy's already explained this to you. That man's clean cut. He has a clean life. He's not out running his mouth talking crap. He's a Muslim. You ain't gonna see him bouncing around with gold chains on some nigga nonsense in rap videos. Right now, what is he doing right now? What is he doing right now? No one can tell me. Inshallah. No one can tell you. He's home with his kids. He's chilling. He ain't getting drunk and beating up stewardess on airplanes and catching DUIs like his fellow countryman, KK Kovalev. He ain't beating bitches and giving them brain damage and neck nerve damage and kicking dogs and punting dogs across the goddamn lawn and shit. He ain't doing that. He ain't making the news. When he's done with his business in the ring, he disappears. He goes home to his family, his wife, his kids, and he's in the gym twirling a 45 goddamn bar around his wrist like a fucking baton. James Doolin, what up? Bivol, he goes home to his wife. You don't hear about him. They go home, they sit down. They ain't beefing on Twitter. Nothing. Do they even have Twitter accounts for Pete's sake? My God. But guess what? They have the complexion for the goddamn protection. Build them up, ESPN. Hey, Paulie, hey. this was the year of the white fighter, the white European fighter. Hey, Paulie, hey, Paulie. What happened, Paulie? Hey, Paulie. I thought it was your time, Paulie. Hey.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Todd French, in that super chat, much love. Say facts, Drew. There is entirely too much cram bowling going on. They should have been done that. I'm sorry. They should have had that done and throw in a media complexion bias. It's insane. Hashtag cook. I can't read this morning. Salute to you, bro. That fight should have been done like 3 years ago. No exaggeration. About 3 years, right? They've been champions that long, right? There should be one champion at 175 by now. Nobody said a fucking word. Devin coming up in the air and snatching limelight. You understand? You understand? Spence versus Bud, Deontay. They've been at 175 all this time with belts, and nobody said anything. Shauna, what up? Mark Wonderlit, Paul Carrot. This shit should have been happened. And nobody's saying anything. Nobody's saying anything. So there we have another what-if situation. Why is it a what-if situation? Nostradamus Ellaby, salute. Let's go there. Nah, Jermaine, it wouldn't have happened. Antonio Holmes, salute. It wouldn't have happened. Because AJ's a pussy. He don't want to fight Deontay. That fight should have been happened. What if, right? You see? See how easy this is? See how easy it is? This is what I'm talking about. What if Deontay fought AJ? We wanted that fight, what, 4 years ago? You know what would have happened? You know what would have happened? Somebody would have been undisputed. I think it'd have been Deontay. A lot of people think it would have been AJ, but you know what the point is? Somebody would have been undisputed. Somebody. Are y'all seeing my point? All of this lollygagging, enabled by the powers that be, enabled by you stupid ass fans. Now we got a mess. Ring Dragon, exactly. We could go on and on. Juan Ma versus Gamboa. Do y'all even remember that was a hot fight to make? Cuba versus Puerto Rico. Do y'all remember that? And what happened? Salido. I remember when a fight could have been made and business wasn't meeting. Juan Ma goes to fight Salido and fucks around and loses. There goes that. There it is. There you go. Right. If Eddie Hearn wasn't in the way, and if AJ was a boss like he said he was, and he told Eddie, get me this fight with this Wilder guy. Mike Biggs, salute. Give me this fight with this American. Let's stop this shit before it gets started. Too late. He was already on what? Title defense number 5 or 6? But no, he wants to talk about freezing them out and underpaying them. And the funny part is, y'all were all here. Deontay agreed to all of that bullshit. The last straw was this motherfucker saying, hey man, I don't know if we're gonna have the space available. I don't know if we're gonna have the space available in the arena. And D said, man, you know what, F it, they playing, man. They playing. They playing, man. I'm out of here. Mac of the South, salute. We out of here. And what happened? Well, y'all were all here for it. Y'all old enough. This is boxing. Anything can happen. And the worst case scenario happened. D gets robbed. And AJ, whether you like it or not, when he came to New York, y'all know AJ got robbed, right? I'll say it again. When he came to New York, y'all know he got robbed, right? And y'all know what, if you know, you know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And I've said it 100 times. Why do I feel this way? Did you drink the water, idiot? What? You think it wouldn't happen to you? These demons are symbolic. What, you thought you was gonna get away? You thought you was gonna get your career out. You thought you were gonna have a good old career where Eddie Hearn was gonna drive the car? Sean, what up? And you was, Bill D, what up? And you was gonna get out of here with no losses? No. See, what we need you to get at least 1 or 2. You need to have some blemishes because you're already too perfect, AJ. You're above average height. You got a 6-pack. You're getting testosterone exemptions. And you're a good-looking, handsome lad. It's too perfect. No. We got to get you. And they got you, motherfucker. They got you. Why would they poison my water? I'm with Eddie. I rock with him. He rocks with me. Got you in the carts with monkeys and shit. You didn't see any of this? Yup. MXC, what up? Yup, they got you, brother. They got you. You in Texas now? Good luck to you. But see, your ass should have been here 5 years ago. They fucked him off so bad, not even Eddie knew what was going on. Look at the post-fight. Look at what happens in the ring when AJ's father lunges at Eddie. And AJ has to say, no, dog, it's not them, it's me. Yeah, you drank the water, stupid. You didn't think it could happen to you? You thought you was on the right side of history, nigga? No. No. With that tattoo of the continent of Africa on your shoulder. You thought you was gonna get away, nigga? Deontay was born with the weight of the world on his shoulders. He's above average height. He's dark skinned. He's from the South. He's black. Sweetest brother in the world, but looks menacing. He could say good morning to a white woman and she'll just jump out her skin. Good morning, ma'am. Ah! What happened? He said something to me. Officer says to Deontay, hey, what did you say to her? I said, good morning. No. She's going to the ambulance. She did more than that. Get your hands behind your back. We got to get to the bottom of this. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here, AJ. What if you fought Deontay? I think you'd have lost. But what if you won? If you fought him at least 2 times, we'd have respected you. Because you'd have got it out the way. The excuses was ridiculous. He comes to Alabama. He has no fan base. All of it was a lie. It was all a lie. And you fucked around and came to New York and they robbed you out of your socks and shoes. Now look. Now you lack confidence. Now you don't know if you're the guy that they paid you out to be. We know. Now everyone wants to know, can Derrick James fix that? I don't know. I already told y'all I'm going into this thing biased. If AJ beats Franklin, I'm giving Derrick James the credit. If AJ loses to Franklin, I'm blaming AJ. I'm not blaming Derrick. There it is. Salute to 88 Sports Talk. He says that man said what punch he hit me with, what punch he hit me with. I was like, damn, is he on drugs? Or is the ass whipping for real? It was dead real. It was dead real. Man, I'm so tired of this shit, man. Reset common sense. Salute. Yeah, Tay, I told everyone. Y'all make sure y'all go check Tay's video he just uploaded. He has some information there. Now the 3 boxes, salute. Damn mess, what up? Where you been? Prince 2 Amir, what up? DC in the building. What if D fought AJ? That's on AJ. Sean, what up? That's on AJ, man. 100. What if Canelo fought Charlo when he was supposed to? Where would we be right now? Let's look at them both. Let's say he fights Charlo when he was supposed to. First of all, if he fought Charlo when he was supposed to, there'd be no franchise status. Hello, you see? You see how quick that changes? That changes everything. They invented that status to protect Canelo. He agrees with fire. Salute. To protect Canelo. Which made... Check the domino effect. This is why I'm saying this is what if. Jay, what up? Which made Lomachenko request that status. But if Canelo doesn't request it and fights Jamal Charlo, there is no status for anyone to request. Because what happens then is Lomachenko ends up fighting Devin Haney back then. You see? You see how one thing changes everything? You see? If Canelo fights Jamal Charlo, they just fight. I'm not talking about who wins. They just fight. But the domino effect of that is Lomachenko has no way to get away from Devin Haney. What does he do? When it was time for him to fight Devin, somebody in this camp says, hey man, there's something called a franchise status. Let's go ask Mauricio Suleiman for that. Nah, he wasn't fighting Bud. They threw the mic in Lomachenko's face, and the question was asked, do you think you're number 1 pound for pound? Because that's where they were going with this guy. And he said, no, Terence Crawford, he's number 1 pound for pound. I said, oh, okay. No argument there. And that was that. That was Lomachenko saying that. I'm not making that up. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. So if Canelo fights Jamal Charlo, there's no franchise status. So what the fuck does Lomachenko ask Mauricio Suleiman for? A handout? Coach, what up? He has to fight Devin Haney or just retire or find enough, fake an injury, do something. DOG, salute. It's ridiculous. Now, I personally think Jamal whoops Canelo's ass. That's my opinion. Oh, no. Jamal ain't looked that good in his last fight. And, Canelo with the shoulder roll. And, I think because, he beat Kovalev. He didn't duck Jamal, because why would he duck Jamal and go fight big old Kovalev? And yeah, you know how you proved me wrong? Fight him. When it was time to fight, he didn't fight. Don't tell me there was no money in it. This is Jamal Charlo in Texas. Undefeated, WBC. In Texas, don't tell me there's no money in that. You ain't want to take this O? Kovalev already had an O by knockout. Don't let these cats tell you anything different. You think he wins? Great. You're entitled to that opinion. You're entitled to that. Watch this, though. Beat him. That's how you prove me wrong. You have a difference of opinion of mine. That's fine. You're entitled to it. But the fight didn't happen. Why didn't it happen? There was a status invented so the fight didn't happen. In order to understand how we got here, we have to understand where we came from. What the fuck is a franchise status? I'm explaining that at the dinner table to my dad and my uncle, and they just staring at me like, what is this? I said, you know what? This is the sport now today. It's crazy. They're like, yo, this is why we can't. Those men have been following boxing prior to Ali. My fucking uncle was neighbors with Sugar Ray Robinson. He knew the man. From that long, all the way up to Bowe, when he threw the belt in the trash. That's how long they followed boxing. After that, they really just stopped because they couldn't take it. They was like, what he throwing belts in the trash for? What's that? I think the last fight my dad probably watched, it was probably when he was paying attention to shit. Probably Holyfield Bowe 3 and Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson was just it was an event. And he just watched it. But he ain't been paying attention to boxing with a critical eye. It got too confusing. These niggas is old now. Four sanctioning bodies, interim titles. Make sure y'all see watch Stormy B Man's premiere. Interim titles. WBC has an interim title at 154. What is that? What is that? Ryan Garcia has a belt. What is that? What is that? Stop. This is stupid. This is what the fuck I get out of bed to, man. Salute to my brother Rod Neal back in that super chat. Canelo fought James Kirkland in Houston at the Astros Stadium. I was there. Jesus Christ. He could have fought Charlo here and it would have sold out. It would have sold out. It would have sold out. Canelo hot in these streets, right? He's the face of boxing, right? He gives us James Kirkland. He gives you fucking Liam. He gives you a Mankind. No Jamal Charlo. You cannot make that make sense under no circumstances. I don't want to hear it. True Boxing Night, salute. It's all good, brother, as long as you're here. Salute to you, brother. Word, he fought, thank you. He who agrees with fire. He fought Kirkland off the layoff, dogs. Bro, interim, crush the legend, salute. Interim, listen. I don't even bother keeping up. I know they're there. I like to keep it simple on this channel because I don't like explaining myself to shit to me that I don't like. Why the fuck am I explaining myself? Salute to JC in the Cash App. He said, preach, Drew. Appreciate you. Salute to Slim Hussein. He said, keep promoting awareness and change. Salute. Salute to you. Salute to JC back. He said, always keeping it trail. Much love and respect, man. Salute to you, brother. And salute to my brother Paul Carrick Sr. He says, I'm loving the pep grind more and more. Salute to you, brother. Salute to my brother Harrison and that Cash App. I'm sorry. All these are Cash Apps, y'all. Salute to y'all. He said, supporting black excellence in the grind, man. Salute to y'all, man. Much love and appreciation, man. And Wayman Davis, man, I got your Cash App. I know. He said, Druth, once again, great content, man. Salute to you. Thank you. Thank you, guys, man. I'm gonna buy a new mic soon. I do stuff with this money, y'all. I need a new mic. King Corleone, salute. Yeah, damn, that's Boo Boo Andrade. I gotta have conversations about. Salute to my brother True Boxing Night in that super chat. Much love. He said, since you haven't put Core in a while, Canelo fixing to ride the easy way again. Yeah, bro. You see that? He gonna ride Ryder. Hit that like, man. Salute to you, bro. I guess when the fight gets closer, I'll talk about it. But I'm gonna tell you something. John Ryder go in there and fuck around and win. What happens with Canelo? Retire, dude. Just retire. Canelo goes in there and loses against John Ryder. Retire. Retire, dude. Retire. I'm gonna put something in the chat. I want everybody to repeat it. All right? I want everyone to say this shit out loud. All right? Say it about 3 times. And this is who we are as boxing fans. There you go. Just say it out loud right now. I don't care if you're at work. I don't care if you're a teacher in front of a bunch of kindergartens. You shouldn't be listening to me anyway. Yep. John Ryder and Canelo Alvarez is a damn good fight. Say that out loud, y'all. Because we're only going to watch it to see what happens. Right? Exactly, Sean. Mauricio, I did a video about that like a year ago. They got to clean up boxing in the Olympics. And who volunteered their services to help them fix boxing in the Olympics? Mauricio Suleiman. I did a video on it. Mo Boxing, my brother, salute. I did a video on it. They consider, do y'all remember I might have did 2 videos on it. I might have did 2. Boxing is so corrupt that they considering getting it away. They're considering removing boxing from the Olympic program. Yeah, Kane, that's like Lex Luthor trying to help fix the Justice League. I have an idea. You get rid of the Kryptonian. You kill Aquaman. And get rid of that annoying bitch with the lasso that makes niggas tell the truth. All you need is Batman. He's human at the end of the day. He's dangerous, but he's human. What's he gonna do with a 1D against Solomon Grundy? It's not gonna work. Take away Batman's utility belt. What you got? A guy that knows kung fu and shit. He's dead. Bullshit. They're giving us John Ryder versus Canelo Alvarez, y'all. You understand? You understand? You understand? Did we ask for that? What is that, a warm-up? No, it's not a warm-up, because that's not what they're telling you. They're telling you it's a quality fight. You dumbass fans are saying, well, what has Jamal Charlo done to get a Canelo payday? Well, he's done more than Liam. He's done more than what Bivol has done. But Bivol got the goddamn fight. And they took their time paying him. And he beat Canelo's ass. He beat him like a drum. He beat him like the congas. And he's saying he wants to run it back, but man, come on, bro. You know he's never fighting Jamal Charlo, right? Unless Jamal comes out as full-time, I mean, like Jermaine Taylor, brain damage crazy, but he still wants to fight. That's when they'll give him the fight. What if he fought Benavidez? I think Benavidez beats his ass. No, Drew. No. Benavidez ain't ready for no goddamn Canelo. He'd fuck him up. Why ain't fight him? What? Canelo could do anything he wants to do, and he's proven it every day. Canelo could do anything he wants to do, and he's proving it every day. Y'all are about to watch him fight John Ryder. Yeah, phenomenal Mexican. I mean, there's still some T's they got to cross and some I's they got to dot, but he'll be back. WBC cleared him, but I think he got to go through something else. L-Dub hit me up on the gram. He got to go through something with the BBBFC, the bodacious big black cock in the UK, whatever things he got to go through over there. He will be back. And how does boxing reward him for popping dirty? He gets a Manny Pacquiao payday.
Whoa!
What? Why is that shocking? KK Kovalev beats Becky, kicks her dog, gets arrested, gets a DUI. How is he awarded? A $12 million payday against Canelo Alvarez.
Whoa! Suck his dick again! Suck his dick again!
I hate this sport. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Yeah, Mo, I was reading that. They're gonna. They're gonna. What, y'all thought he'd never fight again? Are you kidding me? Margarito was caught red-handed trying to cheat Shane Mosley, which made a lot of his wins make sense. Go look at the fight when he fought Golden Johnson and listen to the punches. Go look at the Kermit Cintron fights. Go look at the Miguel Cotto fight. And thank God for Brother Nas. He caught Margarito and he caught Felix Trinidad trying to pull some fuckery. The man was banished from the sport. He had to fight in Mexico. And who brought his ass back to America? Your man Bob Arum. Right? Bob Arum brought him back to fight who? Manny Pacquiao. Big drama show. Bob, why you do that?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
You shut up. Right in our face. They're not even hiding bullshit anymore. They're inventing statuses in certain interim titles, and they're not hiding anything anymore. Boxing is so tore up. The Olympics wants to get rid of the boxing program. And Mauricio Suleiman, of all people, said, hey, I'm going to help you fix this. Him? I'm saying, Drew, but Don King, he wasn't too good of a person. He stole money from Mike Tyson.
Yeah, go on! Yeah, man, come on!
I hate y'all niggas. Look at this tweet, y'all. Read it out loud to yourself. Look at this tweet and read it out loud to yourself. Look at this tweet and read it out loud to yourself. Look at this tweet and read it out loud to yourself. Go ahead. Go ahead. Huh? Are you offended? Black fans always complaining. Go start a Negro League or something. Yeah, exactly, my brother. That part. Do you know why? Go on and take a look at any ranking. And as you go up in weight, listen carefully, as you go up in weight, look at the landscape and look at the ethnicities. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay? Exactly, Philip D. How fitting. Flyboy plays, salute. How fitting it comes from a guy named Casual Boxing Fan. So we just out here just complaining for nothing, right? The messenger, salute. If we really did that, really think about what they're asking for. Really think about what he just said. I don't think he understands. Huh? Really think about that. Can you imagine a black sanctioning body where the fighters had benefits, retirement packages, and all the fights are in-house? The Russell brothers, Errol Spence, and all of everyone fighting for man down, Bud. All the fights are in-house. All weight classes. Cool Boy Steph, Speedy Rashidi, Boots. What are the others gonna do? You know what they're gonna have to do? They have to come knocking on the door. Hey man, can I get some of that work? Okay, it's a black sanctioning body, but it's not exclusive. You can come in. You're a pro fighter, you qualify for our benefits plan, our retirement plan, our health plan. All you gotta do is fight 3 times a year. We can have tournaments. We have tournaments all the time. We don't care about no WBC, no IBF, no WBO, no WBA. These are in-house fights. We fight for the bag. Now what? I have this here so you can know, so you can see. This is why I'm not on Twitter, y'all. But here's what they think about you. Here's what the sport thinks about us. We don't get what we want, and we're forced to accept mediocre shit as excellence. John Ryder versus Canelo. No one asked for that. Sidebar. The brat is pregnant. And I know this is out of nowhere, but this is what's wrong with the world. The brat is pregnant at 40. How old is this bitch? 48 years old? She been gay. She pregnant. Who did that shit? What nigga did that? Or was it artificial? And if it was a dude, the dude that agreed to that, man, go kill yourself, man. Asshole. I bet y'all didn't know black sperm donors are down, and we're the most high. Black men are the most highest wanted sperm donors. Look it up. Look it up. They hate us but love our sperm, right? Hope it was artificial. Because whatever dude just got up in there to get his nut out, man, you's a fucking lame-ass, herb-ass, punk-ass, dumb-ass nigga. Stupid. Time of crisis here. Our community's fucked up. Boxing's fucked up. Man, it's crazy. Cerebral Shadow Boxer, salute. This is just stupid. But anyway, boxing, please. Black fight fans always complaining, go start a Negro League or something. Here's what they think about you. This ain't the only one. This ain't the only one. This ain't the only one, y'all. Yeah, Shauna, she needed to find that sperm in her mouth. 48 years old, pregnant. Stupid shit. That's stupid shit. Whatever, man. She should have swallowed. Bob, what up? Who's the daddy? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. What if the brat spit out her fucking kid 20 years ago at 28 instead of 48? All in the picture with her girlfriend for your daughters to see at 10 years old. This is why Trump's gonna win the election, y'all. And if it ain't Trump, it's gonna be some Republican. We need to start a Negro League in boxing. I've been saying it. Now I'm trying to fuck that bitch. How about that? Fuck that hoe. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. No one cares. No one cares. No one gives a fuck about nothing. We have no goddamn ethics. My sport of boxing is fucked up. No one cares about shit. So why should I care? Don't care. We got story time for our children given by Transformers. Democrats told you that it was okay. Joe Biden just gave a shitload of money to the Ukraine, and I just saw an article this morning saying that this dude in the Ukraine fired people that was in charge of the money, because guess what? PJ's big dog, salute, because guess what? They were stealing the money that we was giving them. Shocker. But because of that war, our Social Security is going to get fucked off. Our hard-earned money. Our hard-earned money. I'm only going to tell you one time to shut up. Our hard-earned money. Gave it to the Ukraine. You know where there's Nazis running around over there? And the dudes that was in charge of that embezzled the fucking money. They're gonna raise Social Security, y'all. They're gonna raise it. What are we working for? What does this have to do with boxing? It's consistent. Everything is wrong. I just heard the NBA. I haven't watched the NBA in like 3 years because I got tired of it. The offensive foul legitimately turned me off from the NBA. I used to laugh when every other play I saw Vlade Divac flop. Every play I said, man, that's funny. But back then, he was the only nigga doing it. Then Karl Malone started doing it. I said, man, this nigga 6'9", damn near 300 pounds of pure muscle. Why is he on the floor every other play? Okay, yeah, okay, it's cute. Now it's every play? Nope, I'm good. LeBron James, as great as he is, he flops a lot. When I was watching, I said, how the fuck? He's the size of Karl Malone. Why is he on the floor? Every play? Stop. It slowed the game down. It turned me off. Instead of defending the rock, people are jumping in front of you with their arms in front of their crotch and laying on the floor. You don't do that in the street because you will get a knee in your jaw. Showtime Lakers, get in front of Kurt Rambis on the fast break. And he got the rock going to the hole. You will lose your fronts. Y'all remember Armand Gilliam? He used to play for Milwaukee, I think. The Hammer. Get in front of him. You will lose your shit. And then I found out they had the lowest ratings All-Star Weekend. I'm not surprised. What were the ratings for the Super Bowl? Because I didn't watch. I stopped watching I'm not knocking anybody, but I stopped watching John Pound salute. I stopped watching the NFL after the knee. And I'm not knocking anybody that watched after that. I'm just saying I stopped watching. T9, what up? So what I'm saying is all of this with boxing is consistent. Made up titles, stupid ass fans justifying this shit. This is consistent with the atmosphere of the world. A war breaking out in the country. We're sending money over there. They're embezzling the fucking money. But our finances is fucked up. We in debt to China, but we got money to send over there. We can't even sit down and enjoy our sports. We used to be able to say, you know what? We can't. Let's not deal with the politics for one night. Let's just watch some ball. Let's just watch some boxing. We can't even do that because this is fucked up. What if Spence versus Bud? I hope Tay got some good news. Outside of that, I'm not expecting anything. Whether it be in sports or in real life. A franchise belt is equivalent to the fucking brat being pregnant, taking pictures, not with the father, but a fucking woman. You're not gonna fucking tell me that this shit is normal. You're not gonna tell me that this shit is normal. You're not gonna tell me that this is normal. You can't make me like this. You can't make me accept this. You're not gonna do it. I got one time to walk into my child's school and see a transformer with a bright wig. Y'all think I'm bullshitting? I got one time to go to a function at my kid's school and I see this. Y'all remember wrestling? When the baby face is in the ring and he's fighting off all the villains? That'll be me. I'm japping everybody. Huh? Word up, MXC in the 90s, guess what? It would be bizarre, but watch this. At least the 48-year-old back in the 90s would be standing with a man. Up echelon, salute. And we're being forced to believe that all of this shit is normal. Y'all have no idea how much this pisses me off. If you're walking around here saying congrats and good for her and no. Mojave Nation Sports Podcast, salute. No. It's not normal. It's abnormal. Fuck your feelings. I'm not having it. I don't care how you feel. Because you don't care how I feel. All I want is this shit to be away from me and not in my kid's face every goddamn 5 minutes. I can't cut on a cartoon without some gay fucking character. A cartoon? I can't watch a movie with some niggas kissing. Y'all played that game, The Last of Us? Well, I'm watching it and I'm enjoying it on the HBO, and I got to that goddamn episode. I said, why did... Look, they could have just said something that made me get the picture and move on. They did a whole... Wow. A whole fucking episode? Shabazz, I'm telling you, homeschooling is becoming more and more popular because this is bullshit. If I go to school, again, y'all saw the video where the grandfather had went in and got on that teacher's ass while you put my grandson in a fucking dress. The kid was in kindergarten. Well, he felt, I don't care what you say how he felt. He stay in my house. What you mean? Kids start horseplaying and want to give your kid a pill. Oh, he's overactive. He has Prozac. Look, he's active because he has testosterone growing in his system. He needs to get it out. He's 10 years old. This is how you burn it out. You let him run around and horseplay and play baseball and play football, and he goes to sleep. And when he gets older, he learns how to control it. You don't control it with a fucking drug, which is why you have all these soy boys with big titties running around here. Talking about, I'm in touch with my feelings. It's control. Salute, Steve L. Fresh 75 in that super chat, much love. There you go with the merch. I'm so sorry, family. Salute, man. Thank you. Y'all can accept this dumb shit if you want to. Tony, what up? Y'all can accept this nonsense if you want to. But boxing is consistent with what's going on in real fucking life. This is sickening. This is disgusting. I'll say it again. The Olympics is about to get rid of boxing. And of all people, Mauricio Suleiman stepped in to try and fix the system. How's he fixing anything when he's the reason why, when he's the reason why Jamal Charlo and Canelo didn't fight? What is he supposed to fix? What is he supposed to fix? Talk to me. Did y'all even know that? I did a video on it. Taiwa, salute. How is he fixing anything when his house is fucked up? Hey, I want to help you fix the Olympic boxing program. Why didn't Canelo fight Jamal Charlo, Mauricio? Because the interim title was on the line, and we had to blah blah blah. Shut the fuck up. You were protecting your investment because you knew Jamal was gonna knock the shit out of Canelo. Canelo fans, you don't like it? Great. Tell your man to fight him. Go ahead. Alan Young, salute. T9, for real, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. I know those people exist. That's fine. But every time I turn around, I feel like it's being shoved in my face. All right already. God damn. Jim Diamond in that super chat, much love. He said, for the truth, respect, man. Respect to you. And anyone that got a problem with what I'm saying, get the fuck out of here. Leave. I'm a fucking man. I ain't perfect. I'm flawed just like everybody else. But I have standards. This country's on the ropes. Boxing is consistent with real life. Giving money to the goddamn Ukraine and they stole some of the shit. It's not coming back. The motherfuckers that he gave the money to, they're in the islands right now. They're in Jamaica with the black woman sucking dick. Oh shit!
Whoa! What the it's kind of pretty before it gets started.
Suck his dick again! Suck his dick again!
Exactly. Cerebral Shadow Boxer, salute. He said for the gems, man. Thank you, brother. Y'all can wait for Jesus if you want to. I'm not Jesus. I am not Jesus. Not. Who is this? Fuck out of here. These goddamn weirdos. Night Train, salute. Salute Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. He said, this is heading towards war. Watch what I tell you. Listen, you don't need no war. You know what's going to happen? We're going to kill ourselves here. I missed that, Edgar. There was a weirdo on, man, you know what? Look, BFTB attracts the weirdest, y'all were there the other week. I had to see the replay. Thank God I didn't, no, I was told I missed it, but Mr. Shelton hit me up, was like, yo, some dude clicked the link, turned the camera on, and starts jacking off. Do you understand that BFTB is a boxing channel? What was he talking about on that boxing channel? Because he don't talk about nothing else. He don't talk about nothing else. But what makes a weird-ass fan gets in his feelings about whatever fighter so much that he beams in to BFTB's channel onto the StreamYard and starts jacking off? I said, Mr. Shelton, are you know what? He says, yo, I swear to God. So I said, wait a minute, what's happening? So I go to the goddamn live, and BFTB's cracking up like, yo, oh my God, these dudes are so gay. And I'm like, what is that? Now, it's not like I wanted to catch the replay to see it, but I couldn't believe that. And you see, when things like that does happen, YouTube does take notes, and that's why the rules are always changing. That's why I had that weirdo in here on my other channel, the Blue Blood Owns for Nine nigga with like 1,000 accounts. He came to my other channel last night, and I told the family, just time him out, but leave him there. Time him out, but leave him there, because I collect data, and I talk to the guys at YouTube. They reach out to me. And when they ask me certain things, those are the things I bring up. These little changes that you see, yeah. These motherfuckers is crazy. And this is what they're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with. So boxing is consistent with these motherfuckers' lives. These dudes are crazy. These trolls are crazy. These dudes that just talk about us, they're crazy. Yeah, Tony Gilmore and titties. You're racist, Drew Titan. If Deontay Wilder was white, you wouldn't like him. You just can't stand that Tyson Fury is the face of boxing. End of. No, it's not end of. It's not end of. He's telling me I'm racist. I had 3 white faces in my goddamn panel. What are you talking about? I hate Tyson Fury. I hate the bloodline. Period. End of. That's them. I had some fat fuck that was in his garden talking that shit to me. You lazy fat fucking cracker. You kidding me? Can't be serious. He was, though. That shit was hilarious, though. Where's that video at? Where's titties at? There he is. Hashtag big titties. Let's run that. Let's run that for y'all.
That's why I make an opinion.
Look at me, I'm a big fat slob. I've got bigger titties than you did. I've got more fins than a tiny phone pig. I've not seen my willy in 2 years, which is long enough to declare legally dead.
Okay.
That's why I make an opinion.
Look at me, I'm a big fat slob. I've got bigger titties than you did. I've got more chins than a Chinese phone pig. I've not seen my willy in 2 years, which is long enough to declare legally dead. I can't stop eating. I eat because I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy because I eat. It's a vicious cycle. If you'll excuse me, there's someone I have to get in touch with and forgive. Myself. Sorry, I farted. It's a long road ahead.
He's a disgruntled Scottish guard known for his lethal temper and his unusual eating habits. He weighs a metric ton. His name? Fat Bastard.
End of. Those are our haters. He's in the back of his shit gardening. First of all, if you're gardening, I hope you're eating your own produce, but that's impossible because you can't grow sausage, which obviously is what he eats. There's no such thing as a sausage seed. It's called dog shit. You fat bastard. In his canopy with a flashlight smoking a cigarette. Defending Tyson Fury, of all things. Of all things. But I'm the problem. Everything is wrong with the world. From trannies teaching, giving your kids story time, okay? Everything is wrong with the world when this is normalized. So in essence, boxing kind of makes sense that we don't get shit that we want. Canelo gets to do whatever the fuck he wants to do with no backlash because he's Canelo. They make up statuses. I have to do a what if series. Bivol hasn't fought Beterbiev. Bowe didn't fight Lewis. Canelo ain't fight Benavidez, Charlo, or Andre. Spence ain't fight Bud. Hopefully Tay Jones got some good news. Devin is looking for all the smoke, and people are mad at him. Tank is not undisputed anywhere, but he's the A side everywhere.
Move!
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.